And the late, my Uncle Leonard Crodog had given him that pipe. Also, to go on further, Tashina was given a war bonnet. And many people, different parts of our Indian country, again, the war bonnet is significant on leadership. So Tashina was given this as a woman leader. And like I mentioned, that Tashina, I watched her from when she was in tiny tots to becoming where she's at today. She is a student at the South Dakota State University. She's been the ambassador, and she's done a very good job this year, not only for our tribe in Rosebud, but for each and every one of you that she represented here at the Gathering of Nations. And Shane had shared a story with me. Like I said, many of you other tribes have stories that you may have heard in your own tribes about the horse. We are a horse nation. I know that many tribes, all of you have horses in your homes. Shane is a horse owner from the Rosebud. We have Mr. Mike One Star as a horse owner. And I myself have horses. We all grew up on horses. And a story that Shane shared was, there was a story that there was footprints on the shores of the river of a man walking. But when they went down to check it out, it was horse hoof prints. And they watched him as he flew up into the air. So many stories like that tonight. Tashina here, like I said, I watched her in grade school. She plays 13 instruments. And today she performed the electric guitar at 1 o'clock, I believe it was. So she's a very talented lady. She was our Miss Teen Rosebud. Last year we came to support her. And it was a big honor that she was chosen as the Miss Indian World. And my tribe back home in Rosebud, they had a very special day. They had a caravan through the reservation, through all the schools, to welcome her home with the new title of Miss Indian World. So tonight, she's gonna be the outgoing Miss Indian World. And before she became the Miss Indian World, she was the Miss Teen Rosebud. And like I said, I watched her, and I sat with Shane one day, and I said, you know, everybody that has a high honor like this deserves a song. And in our way, we bring in our people, our honoree, into the center. We used to have what's called penny songs. Today, you don't hear a lot of penny songs. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a song to bring her in, and no shaking hands, but family says, fall behind her. To support her that way. We don't want to take up too much time. We're going to invite all the horse dancers that are going to participate to come behind her. And as I mentioned, that we share a song as we bring them in. Our elders used to get up here and share. They call it Ailoa as they bring them in with the song. So this song, I had composed a song for her. And it talks about my relatives, the Oyate, the people. Look at me. Tashina, let me hello. This is me, Tashina. I cherish my Lakota ways. Living a life of Lakota ways, and I traveled the world. And at the time in 2021, we didn't know she was going to be doing just that, is traveling the world. She's been a very busy lady. One day she's home, next day she's in Denmark or Holland or someplace like that. So tonight, I want to welcome her, and I'm going to ask each and every one of you that are here again as we bring her in to stand to honor her as she comes around and gives up the title tonight with the special of the horse dance. We're going to invite all of you again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the song, one verse, one start. Then Redley, stand by. My sons over there will pick up the song. Hey ya hey ya hey ha yo hey ya hey yo hey ho oh ya te ke ha ya wa ma ya ka po Tashina mi elo yo hey ya la ko we chok aki te wa khila wa uelo hey ya Makasito mnia o mawani yellow ho red leaf yellow. Again, this is one of our ways of bringing in our honorees like this back home in South Dakota to red leaf. We're going to ask all of you, friends and relatives, do not go in front of her, but come behind her as she makes one more time around the arena as a Miss Indian World. Also, she's been led by the chiefs, the nutshot, the headsmen, that Mr. Shane Redhawk had asked to follow her in. Follow her. We got our Rosebud Sioux tribal flag. Miss Indian World is being escorted by Mr. Julius Not Afraid of the Oglala Sioux tribe. I want to thank all of you. Those of you that came from the Rosebud Sioux tribe to support her, we thank you for bringing in, coming with the family. Also coming in with the relatives are from the Oglala Sioux tribe, the Oglala Lakota Nation, along with the Sichogo Nation. Well, also thank the ladies that are coming, all of our Miss Indian World contestants. Oyate Wamayankapo translates to relatives, people, look at me. This is me, Tashina. I live the life of cherishing my Lakota ways, and I travel all over the world. Again, the song tells the story of her life as she travels as Miss Indian World, traveling to different parts of the world. Also, I want to mention that the story was told that Tashina's been a horse lady since she was a young girl, and when she was 9 years old, she got ill. She got sick, so they kept her home. And the father here was looking for her, and down below the river, she had a colt. So she took her halter down there and got her colt and started playing around with her horse at that time. And she said, if I'm going to stay home, I'm going to ride a horse. So, ladies and gentlemen, she also won the Best of Show and also the parade on the horse for the last 3 years, I believe it is, right? 2 years. So you see in a beautiful Appaloosas today, that's her horse that she rode, and she probably had that since she was a young girl. So she's very honored to have won that prestigious award of 2 years in a row. So we're going to share that much for her like that. And then we're going to be inviting all of our dancers. The word songs that they're going to be sharing are all in the Lakota language. The first song is referred to as the horse stealing song.